All right, after school program, back at it again. Video files, bang bang. We in this thing.
Part two, and I'm getting off at 9:30. I gotta be up at 5. I'm sorry, y'all.
He's just like,
all right, whatever. So, has anybody had this issue? Groupon. Have you ever bought something from Groupon and then it always like stacks it, like it ups the quantity on you? Because they did that shit to me earlier. I'm pissed.
What were you using the Groupon for?
Yeah, we can't go nowhere.
No, I got some Versace cologne. You get a little cheap on there. You get a little cheap on there,
okay.
And they doubled it on me, and they doubled the quantity, and they took the money too. They took both. They took all of it. It was $125. I was like, what? I said, cancel that. I don't need to.
You're buying $100 cologne?
No, it was $62. But I need it. It's really good stuff. It smells good. It smells fucking good.
Gosh. Okay, you got money.
I don't, but I needed that. Nah, it was. I ran out of that. It lasts me a while, but that shit's good. That's some good ass. You ever use Versace, bro? That shit's fire.
I go to like Target and stuff and Walmart.
I ain't mad at you. No, seriously, I understand. I like Bath and Body Works though. Bath and Body Works is pretty cool in Target.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I got a record player from Amazon.
Did you finally?
Yeah, I got all these damn records, and I'm about to start jamming. I'll be in it. What is wrong with you?
Who, me?
You could have did all this, the whole in between this. You had 5 minutes.
No, there was trash. I had to get rid of it. I do not like trash around my house.
Throw yourself in there. Dunk yourself in it.
Shut up. I hate you.
Nah, so let's see what else we got. Sit down. This is what she does.
This is why I cannot podcast in quarantine, because I'm in the comfort of my own home. So I'm able to just move around like how I want to. At the podcast, I gotta sit there.
I'm thinking about buying the Zoom thing so we can get like 5 of us up in here. So the only thing we can do is 3 people right now, or maybe one more person. But I think this is it. So I might have to do it. So you just gonna have to owe me $3. Alan, you good? I'm gonna make everybody else. I need to put you in the group chat that we have, so I can just say boom, and I can put it all in there.
Yeah.
All right, let me see what I got. So Karrueche Tran and Victor Cruz are apparently FaceTiming 20 hours a day. Victor Cruz is in New York and Karrueche's in LA. So I don't think there's any way for him to get over there without trying to fight through all the corona attacks to get to LA. Both are bad. Both cities are pretty bad. So
I know. I was gonna say if he
did,
he would
20 hours.
Yeah, 20 hours. Nah. I'd be like, hey, I'm hanging up, or not even that. I'd be like, boop. I'm like, sorry, I lost interest.
Like I did that one guy, boop, boop and block, boop and block.
So you can't you don't think you could talk to somebody for that long?
Fuck no.
No, sometimes I want to be by myself. I want to be on my phone. FaceTime, and they were FaceTiming for 20 hours or just on the phone?
I think FaceTiming for 20 hours.
No, I'm like, bitch,
That's
get off
crazy.
of it. I want to check Twitter.
When are you sleeping? Like, no.
Yeah.
I knew somebody who did weird shit like that. Like, what was that video app? What was it?
Omegle?
Yeah. I had a homeboy, and he used to be on there, and I was in the car with him. We were just chilling. I think he was smoking. This nigga had his girl on there, and she was dead ass sleep and did not. I was in the car for him for 2 hours. He just left it on there, and she was asleep for 2 hours. I think at one point she got up and went to class, but that's how it was with them. And I think they're getting married now too. So
See, my ex used to do that. He used to be like, let's just keep the phone on and just like when we were apart, he'd be like, let's just keep the phone on and just hear each other sleep. I'm like, why? Like what's the point in that? Like I'm dead ass asleep. Like I gotta charge my phone, I gotta set my alarm. Like you want me to hear you snore?
Now it was cute when we were younger.
Yeah, when we were younger, but I'm like, we're grown adults now. Like do I want to stay up on the phone with you? Yeah, but if you fall asleep, my ass is gonna hang up on you.
Yeah, I'm hanging up. Yeah.
I use my phone for other things too. You know.
Yeah. I gotta save my minutes. My Cricket wireless minutes might run out.
Rollover, bro. We got them rollovers. So there's some jobs are requiring you to have a webcam to make sure you're working at home. How do y'all feel about that shit?
To make sure you're working?
Like they have a camera set up and it's watching you while you're in your house working to make sure you're working.
Hell no, that's weird.
I'd give them a show.
that is it's fucked up to think that somebody would like we got to make sure you're working, so we're gonna get a camera on you while you're at the house. Like, what type of a relationship is this?
Weird. No, especially some people going to work naked now. Like, nah, I'm good.
One of the first Zoom meetings I got on, I didn't realize that you could see a little bit below my waist. And I just had a nice shirt, had my hat on, and then boxer, just like underwear and boxers. And they were just like, my teacher was like messaging me like, please go put pants on. And I was just like, how does she know? And they could see everything. And I was like,
why couldn't you just, were you on your laptop?
Yeah, I was on my laptop, but I had it like low.
Yeah, why don't you just lean it up?
He needed to put on pants. On a whole meeting.
This what we not gonna do is you say anything about that, okay?
I know. I always, whenever we do these Zoom podcasts, I always forget that I don't have on pants, so I'll get up and start moving around.
No, you don't.
I do forget.
She didn't have any pants on. She set up the camera with no pants on.
Damn.
That is not true. Do not believe that, Alan. Please.
That's what happened.
I forgot. I needed to go put on pants. I live by myself. I mean, I'm not fully dressed 24/7. Hell, it's a miracle that I even got on pants right now.
Is that even comfortable though to be in the house with no pants?
Yes, I'm always like that. Y'all got lucky that y'all called and I have shorts on. I was just like,
wait. No underwear? Because that's different.
I wear underwear.
Yeah, I don't wear underwear.
But sometimes I just wear a shirt and no pants.
Nah, I don't like that. I like to be clothed. I like shorts. Like, I can wear underwear. That's fine. But nah, not just with breeze coming through. Nah, I'm good.
Even in the winter, I walk around without a shirt.
I'll put a hoodie on in the house. I love that shit.
A hoodie?
Mm-hmm.
That's too hot.
I know. I'm already sweating.
It's cold.
So you have a cold in your house?
You have a what?
You have it cold in your house?
It was, but it's not. Upstairs too, man. We're gonna have to get a external AC unit because that shit is not.
I said you have it cold in the house.
I know. I said we don't because it's just. She ain't trying to spend that money. She spending the money on electric bill, so I gotta abide by the rules.
Oh, I'm not mad at it. I'm the same way. That's why
I like it cold though.
T-shirts on. I only like it cold when I'm going to bed.
When my dream home, like my mansion house, I just dream of it having snow coming down. Like. Just in the house, like there be snow on the ground. Like I just want it to be fucking freezing. I want there to be
too damn cold.
I want it cold. I want to get frostbite in my house and then get in my bed with like some chinchilla cover and just like I want when I come up under my cover, I want to see my breath. You know what I'm saying? I want to leave my water on the side and it be solid when I wake up. That's my dream. You
That's
know,
how you get sick.
that's a myth. Shut up. That's a myth.
That is not a myth.
Wait, so
Getting cold
okay,
is how you
let me
catch a
ask
cold.
let me ask you this: when you go to bed, do you sleep with clothes on?
Yes.
No,
I mean,
I don't. I'm
well,
I'm
you're
just like,
nasty. We get it, Alan. You're a little nasty. You like to wake up
I
flopping
like to
all
just
over the
shirt
place.
off. I do.
yeah, I'm hot bodied. It's either just shorts or just boxers, but no matter what weather, I'm just like I cannot go to bed with clothes. I'm just
I can't go to the club. I can't go to bed. I can't go to bed with like pants. Other than that, I can go to bed with a long sleeve shirt. I can go to bed with underwear, shorts. Like I can't go to bed with socks though. For some reason, I'm a
I
little
was just
weird with
gonna
that.
say that socks.
Can't do socks. Don't know why I can't do socks.
either.
Like, and you can't have sex with socks too. So you got to be prepared. You got socks on. You gotta have some. You gotta have some like some sturdiness to you. You know, because in any situation, carpet, tile, you can't have socks on.
That's one of the first things that like comes off.
Yeah,
Like, that has to be because that's
It's-
getting left on.
it's like a bull. You know when they move their feet in the dirt to get some. That's what you do when you rip your socks off. You just getting ready to attack.
Get ready to
So-
sleep
Oh my
around.
gosh.
You don't know nothing about that because you want the, but you want the socks off. You like to smell feet. So
Yeah, I like no socks. I do wear when I go to bed. I usually just wear a shirt. Sometimes I wear underwear.
Oh, you're like naked.
No, I wear a shirt. Like I have to wear. This is weird, but I have to wear a shirt. If I don't wear a shirt, I sweat. It's weird. You would think it's the opposite way around, but I have to wear a shirt.
hair out of the camera.
So when
Here.
hey,
Hi, Ron.
Hey.
Hi, Alan. Hi, guys.
Can you make me a
Hi.
drink?
no, make your own
Why
fucking
not?
drink. You lazy. Lazy ass.
Wow. Every time I make you a drink, you know what? It's messed up. I'm just kidding. Just can you give me some water though, for real? Just a cup of water.
But yes, just a shirt and sometimes underwear, sometimes not. But definitely no socks. I cannot sleep with socks on.
I don't know why. It's a weird thing. Like you can't sleep with socks on. It's just uncomfortable.
That's just so weird. That guy that I'm talking to, he sleeps in clothes. He sleeps in just shorts and a shirt. And I'm just like, like when we were like laying down that one time, I was just like, I was like, you gotta move. He's like, why? I'm like, it's hot. I'm like, kid, like move.
Yes. Does he sleep with socks on?
Some every now and then, but they always come off. So I'm like, I'll be like, just take them off.
I whenever I'm like, but their socks have to be off too, so I can rest their feet. I use my feet as hands against other feet.
Alan, is she breaking up? Because she's breaking up to me. I can't.
Does that make
She broke up a little, yeah.
What?
But I heard
Okay. I heard some of it. I couldn't really catch it.
You use your foot to caress
her
their
breaking up?
No, you're good now.
Yeah, so like I use my feet as like hands. I love just oh my gosh. A lot of guys think it's weird, but they get used to it.
During sex it's hot, but like yeah, I mean it's hot during sex. I don't know. That's a way of like touch. Okay, I think I'm with you. I think you got me on board.
Why is there are you doing something with emojis over there?
Yeah, a little bit. There's only two emojis they have here. It's a thumbs up and a clap, I believe.
What is that for?
I'm just clicking it. Fuck it. So yeah, you can't. You got to sleep a certain way. That is the moral of the story.
Sleep a certain way. Yes.
So y'all hear about these killer hornets?
Yes.
Yo, I've been seeing the funniest memes about this. They're like, "Welcome to May, level 5 Jumanji. Release the murder hornets."
Yes, I saw that. Someone was like Jumanji. Someone was like, they were like, we got to find that Jumanji. Like, someone got to roll the dice. And I was just like, damn, y'all, like killer hornets.
And then I seen another one that said, "How the fuck did a hornet fly from Asia all the way to America?" I hate it here.
Somebody brought the motherfuckers over here. They said the Asian community over there is getting together and they just picking up new things to fuck with us.
I'm wondering how they survive. How they it's like I'm like, damn, how do they survive all those dangers out there? Like,
yeah. Oh well, no, it's worse in Australia. I don't want to live in. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say we're laughing right now, but I think it's gonna be real, just like this virus. I mean, nobody took the virus seriously until they shut down the NBA. So
I don't think the Hornets are that bad. The Hornets, they don't attack humans; they attack bees.
Well, have you seen how big they are? Like,
They're
if
big.
someone he had them in his hand, they were that fat, that long.
oh,
Their needle is apparently like an inch or two long.
I got a shot
And
before.
I was like, whoa. I was like,
a shot,
whoa.
really?
I mean, have you ever been stung yet before?
By a wasp? Yeah.
I've been stung by a wasp. I've been stung by a bee.
Shit
You've been
hurts.
stung, Rain. I know you stay out of the way, so you ain't been stung by shit.
Yeah, I'm glad you know I've never been stung. I don't play that.
That shit made me cry. I remember I was on a playground and that little wasp was just like, zzz, zzz, and oh my gosh, that was like,
It said, we got one.
yeah, I said we got one. And I was like, oh, I cried.
Yeah, I didn't cry. I would think I was older when I got the sting, though. I got hit in the forehead. Me and the wasp I was running. He was coming. Bing, right in the forehead. Popped me. So.
Had that big old welt.
That motherfucker, right? Yeah, no, I don't think I'm allergic to him. I mean, I think if you're allergic to bees and you get bit, you stung by this nigga, you dying. But they kill bees. Those hornets. I was watching a video months ago about it. They go into a beehive and they fuck up everything.
Yep, they can kill like 1,000, which bees are essential to life. And
yeah, honey. And they spread shit, plants and oxygen. Now this is what the bees do. This is crazy. The bees surround them. They like engulf. They like all of them get around the hornet, and then they get their wings and they just start flapping them, and it causes friction, and they basically like fry the motherfucker with their body heat. It's crazy.
Well, that's the Asian ones. The American ones don't do that. Apparently,
they don't. Oh, they're not ready.
Nope.
Oh
so
shit.
That's why they're saying it's really bad that they're coming to America, because the American bees don't know how to defend themselves.
So maybe
the Asian ones,
go
the
ahead.
Asian ones got it down.
So maybe we have to go get a couple of Asian bees, teach these bees how to Bugs Life, right? And they get those bees to help them, teach them how to defend themselves. We got a movie on our hands, guys. We got a fucking movie.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, that's how it goes. They just gotta adapt. I mean, our bees aren't adapt to those wasps, and those bees are. So maybe at some point our bees get ready and they know how to fight. That's a weird thing to figure out, though. Is hey, let's surround them and then flap our wings. So there's this vegan lady who is taking semen and freezing it and making semen smoothies, because semen has a lot of vitamins and minerals in it and it helps protect her from the corona.
Okay,
What?
does it really help protect from the virus?
I know. I was gonna say, let me find out, cause
No, see, Alan.
I heard it helps with your face, it something like that.
no blemishes.
No, I don't know, but that's what I heard. I heard it helps with your face. Maybe net on the face and rub it in and let it just sit for a while, and then you peel it off. I don't know if
I heard that in middle school. Like, everyone would be joking about it, but I didn't know if that was true.
it could be a myth. You gotta look that up. I'm not gonna look it
I
up.
don't know if that really does help though.
Can a vegan eat semen though? Is that a vegan thing to do? Like to eat semen?
I don't know, but I'm not a vegan, so
Yeah, so
I'm gonna,
I'm not a vegan either.
I'm gonna have to see about this because
I'm
if
trying to
they
slow
really
down on the meat.
protect, no.
I had a salad,
That's good.
you know, mushrooms, a little bit of chicken, tomatoes. No tomatoes. Spinach, green beans. It was actually pretty fire. Pretty fire.
I've been eating mushrooms too.
I love mushrooms.
Both of y'all been eating mushrooms? You been eating?
I haven't.
I did that.
I
not
know
too long ago.
he been eating the special mushrooms. What is in your hand?
It's just petals from these flowers I got.
Oh, okay.
No,
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna say I did that the other week. Ate a mushroom.
Did you get litty, or you just it was delicious?
It was delicious and a little litty.
Are they good? I heard
for a
they're not
minute.
good.
Huh? No, I mean they taste kind of. It tastes like a mushroom.
Oh, okay.
But for a minute, it was a spiritual journey.
How long?
Yeah, that's pretty hard.
12 hours.
It didn't like it's. Did it have a peak and then it go down? For 12, did it go down or
Yeah,
just?
it comes in waves. For like hours, it was just like there, and I was just like crap, and then it would go away, and I'm like, all right, calm down again, and then it just comes back, and I'm just like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. I know what you're talking about. I had a long night like that once.
I did it really early in the morning. That way, it lasted like the whole day, and then by the time it was nighttime, I was done, and I could go to sleep. I like to sleep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and when you woke up, you were fine.
I woke up, I was fine. I was like,
did you have a crazy dream?
I did. I had a few crazy dreams. Well, I had taken a nap in the middle of it, and then I had a dream that I could. Okay, this sounds weird. I had a dream that I could see through my eyelids. So like, I probably was sleeping with my eyes open, but I had a dream like I was like watching everything. It was kind of freaky.
That's not that freaky. You probably just thinking you're Asian. That was a racist joke. What was I gonna say? What the fuck was I gonna say? Damn. You doing drugs. Well, that's not really a drug, is it?
Shrooms.
It's not really a drug.
So. No. I finally tried shrooms like a month ago.
How'd you like it?
It's cool, but I couldn't. The only thing I didn't like was that it's not something I could do by myself. Like I have to have someone there. That's what I don't like. Cause like smoking, like you just want to enjoy your high by yourself. Sometimes shrooms you have to have somebody there.
It's so. I watched. I had went with my friend. It was just us. It was me, her, my other friend, and it was us three. We literally watched Trolls twice. And at one point they were like, "Oh, we're just gonna go sit in the balcony," and I was like stuck to the chair, and I was like, "I'm just chilling here." And the minute they walked away, I kind of started freaking out, and I was just like, "Oh crap!" I'm by myself. Like, it can get freaky.
Yes, like my heart started racing, and the person I was with, I was like, "Feel my heart, like I know it's racing," and he was like, "Riley, chill, you're good." I'm like, no.
You know what you need to do is catch Alan up on your whole the love life thing because it's been pretty wacky, screwy, Scooby Dooey.
Man, we will be here all freaking day.
Yeah, I was gonna say the last time that I saw it forever ago was you were talking to that one guy and you're like, he's cool, he's good, and I was like, I'm happy. I'm like,
Cinnamon.
One guy.
Was it who?
I'm thinking Simeon.
It probably was.
I'm thinking he's talking about Simeon.
Yeah.
No, Simeon and I, we don't really talk anymore. He just wanted to be friends, which I totally respect. I understand that, he told me that I need to work on myself. And I'm like, okay. So after he told me that, he hasn't heard from me again. I don't have no hard feelings towards him, but he just, I don't know, he just wasn't it. So, yeah. And then after him, I started talking to this other guy that I met on Hinge. Oh my gosh. perfect dude, 6'4", and
Ooh.
he wasn't a lanky 6'4". Like he had some muscle 6'4". Yes, and it wasn't like bulky, nasty muscle. It was like, okay, I see you work out a little bit. Like you look good. Has a job, had a Mustang and a motorcycle, nice ass apartment, perfect ideal nigga, like and he had a very great size penis. That was like just the cherry on top of everything. But
Oh gosh.
we met right before the quarantine. So he took me out on what I consider to be 3 dates. He says one because it was a day where he took me to Del Frisco's in Dallas, and I had never been. And that tab ended up being $300. I was like, damn,
Ooh.
okay. Yes, and I had never experienced anything like that before. Like he had told me he wanted to take me out, and I asked him, I said, what should I wear? And he said, wear a dress and heels. And I said, a dress and heels, like I'm used to going to Chili's. He was like, you deserve so much more than Chili's. What? Yes. But I had to cut that off because I feel like I probably gave him just a little bit too much of me too soon. And it kind of dried up. And it was to the point where he was now saying at first how, okay, yeah, he could see this going somewhere. It started slowing down to where he was just like, I don't know. I kind of want to keep my options open.
Mm.
And you're not going to talk to me and do all these things with me and someone else.
Mm.
So I had to let that go, which sucks because I was like, damn, okay, he is it. But now I know that the next person I decide to talk to or who tries to talk to me, I have that standard. I never been to like on a fancy date before. And I
Damn.
said, he was like, you don't go on dates? And I said, yeah, I mean, I go to Chili's and Torchy's. He said, those are outings. Those are not dates, which I think those are dates.
Yeah, okay. For me, for the dude that I'm talking to, like our first one before quarantine, literally it was hella late at night. He was like, oh, you just want to get together? I was like, yeah. We drove to Wendy's to get 4 for $4 and we watched Netflix in my car. That was a date. That
I think that's a date. I think anything that requires work is a date
yeah,
outside of the
$300.
house.
That's a paycheck.
Yes, I was just like, oh my goodness. But I don't know,
I
it
wish someone
wasn't
would tell
it.
me $300.
It's all good though.
Oh
Now I
yeah.
Yeah.
know I deserve way more than chili.
Somebody else proposed to her too.
I know you deserve
Oh
cheddars.
yeah.
Someone proposed to you.
Yes. Oh my gosh. So he actually, so it was the older guy. Did you remember him? Did you know about him?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you got to go back.
I don't want to look. We gonna be on this shit all fucking night. I'm not gonna look. He knows the older guy. Him and I, we were, well, no, I don't want to say that. We were kind of dating. We were dating. Let me not sugarcoat it. We were
That,
dating.
don't do that. Don't do that.
But don't
Y'all
do
were,
it.
we were dating.
We were dating. Let's leave it at that.
Okay. Not saying
On the
anything anymore.
podcast.
Well, it's on the podcast. I
Alex,
think it's
I'll
some.
tell you offline.
Okay.
But no, we were dating, and I just didn't see it. So I had let him go, and he ended up getting a ring and coming up to my job. Yes, yes. I'm like, this is not how I pictured this day. Hell to the no.
Did he get on one knee?
So no, we were in his car. He
Romantic.
takes me, yeah, he takes me to lunch whenever he's off and I'm at work. He'll come up to my job and pick me up, and we'll just go grab something quick to eat. And so we were in the car, and I was just like, what does this ring symbolize? He was just like, just that I'm not going anywhere and that I want to be with you forever and it'll turn into your engagement ring.
From Clover.
No.
In the
No.
parking lot.
No, yeah, I was like, nah. So he actually ended up getting his money back for the ring.
How much money did he spend on that ring? $150? Shut up, nigga.
No, I know how. Fuck you. I know how much he spent on it. I'm not gonna say, but he definitely could have spent a whole lot more. Not saying that the ring has to be thousands of dollars, but
It does.
does it?
Yeah.
I mean, if it's gonna turn into my engagement ring,
Yeah.
I need.
How much y'all thinking? Like $3,000?
5, 4, 5, 4 around there. Real diamonds, real gold, real silver, something like that. It's got to be something. It's got to be something.
Yeah, don't propose to me in the parking lot.
You can if it's romantic. You can be romantic and it could be the parking lot, bitch. I'm mad.
So trash. It is so trash.
No, just don't go. You don't need to be trying. It'll come to you. You're beautiful. You're great.
Yeah. You're
Thank
crazy,
you.
but you're a freak, and you're little, and you're spicy, and one of these days you're gonna find a normal dude or a girl. I don't know how life.
Yeah, life is crazy, but that's what I'm gonna do. I'm on POF just to pass time because I am bored. Like, I mean, I'm working really, really early, so I'm getting off at like 2:00, and then I'm home chilling until it's time to go to bed around 9:30, 10. So I'm on POF to just have somebody to talk to, but yeah, I don't think I'm actually gonna meet anybody from POF.
No, not POF. No. I think you need I think Bumble maybe.
Bumble? Okay, yeah, that's what my homegirl said. She was like, I think you'll do well on Bumble.
Yeah. Tinder, I do like Tinder, but it's turning into a little just like
where people just want to smash.
Yeah, and I'm like, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm okay with that. But I'm just like,
Alan, I love you. He said, I'm not gonna lie, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I won't say,
Can you stop? Can you stop? That's a screenshot. Everything you have ever put in front of us: food, snacks, candy, applesauce, croissants.
That'll be a good meme.
Fucking eating.
Like
just fucking eating.
I'm always eating on the podcast. I always have the munchies. I always smoke on the podcast. Because of quarantine, I started smoking so much more. Oh my gosh. It's ridiculous.
Really? No, so my friend gave me an edible and I've been like taking that and then doing, the other stuff. But not the same.
Yeah,
you don't smoke anymore?
Me? Well, I mean, I do, but it's like I don't really have. I don't like to do that too much. I'd rather just.
Well, isn't it a different high?
Yeah, it's different.
Smoking psychosis.
Huh? Yeah.
Isn't it psychosis?
Yeah, it's a little more. Yeah, so it's a little more trippy, which I like, rather than just sitting there just chilling, which is cool.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah. Around this time, you don't need smoke in your lungs anyway, Are you teaching kids online?
Me? Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually just made my last video telling them goodbye. I was like, hey, I'm graduating. I was like,
so you're done.
Yeah, I got all emotional in that last video, and I was like, I'll see y'all. Like, I'm graduating. I'm applying for jobs. Letting them know I miss them and everything.
So were you going to school to be a teacher?
So that's what I was doing. I was going to school to be a teacher. It is not as easy as they make it seem. It is extremely hard. Everything they throw at us, it's just hard. And yeah, I'm doing it, and I'm basically almost done. But now I just gotta find I gotta take 2 tests, 2 big tests, and then I have to basically find a job. Yep.
Well, it's
Okay,
hard
so
right
was
now.
it hard? Was it hard getting into the teaching program?
No. What's hard is like what they put you through. So like they'll be like, oh hey, guess what? You have to do. There was like one day where they're like, oh, it's you have to take a 4-hour test about dyslexia. You have to watch 8 videos that are each 6 hours long about
Oh,
children getting
wow.
bullied, and I'm like, and you have to do all this stuff, do all this volunteer work, and then student teaching, and oh my gosh, it's just a mess.
But you did it though, so that's awesome.
Yeah, you
I'm
made it,
so
man.
happy.
That's dope.
I know. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. I wish we could go celebrate, but
What, man? Look, when this really dies down, we're turning up. Okay.
no, we are. We're going out. We're turning up. I don't want to hear nothing. People were like telling me educators don't go do this, that. They don't want to party. I'm like, yeah, right. I'm going out. I'm partying. Turning it up.
For sure.
One time,
And then just oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
oh no, I was saying that I had a 9th grade science teacher, and then I think when I like graduated, I knew his brother, and I didn't know I knew him, and we went out and we partied on his birthday. It was kind of weird. It was, and on top of that, he quit because I don't know, kids were making fun of him. It was, then he like fucking just ran out the class, and then I like a couple years later, and I don't think I was an asshole kid, especially 9th grade. I didn't do nothing to him. I was kind of happy. I was like, good thing I didn't do nothing to you, because this would be awkward as fuck. But go on.
No, I was gonna say, speaking of party, my birthday is this month, and one of my exes is throwing me if I show up, it's a surprise party for me. If I don't show up, it's just a kickback. So I'm inviting you guys. It's gonna be on May the 29th in Arlington. So
Wait, which one?
it is gonna be like a little like quarantine. It's not a lot of people coming. Maybe like 15 people.
Which
20
ex?
max. Devin.
All right, y'all. I think we had a good little recording. I think we're gonna end it right here, guys, and we are out.